Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today, Operation Taal Volcano. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Alright, well here we are at the Sapphire, the Blue Sapphire. And the Blue Sapphire, if you remember, this is where we had our 40th anniversary big event a couple weeks ago. This is the meeting point. This is where everybody's gathering, and this is the staging point before we actually head out to Taal Volcano. This is the City Hall. This is City Hall at San Nicolas. And I believe this is where we might be getting on the vessel that's going to take us out to Taal Volcano. Right in the background, can you imagine this? The City Hall being right on Taal Lake right here. Isn't this beautiful? So anyway, this is actually the mayor's office right here, and over my shoulder over here, this is the mayor of San Nicolas here as well. And if you don't know, which you probably don't know, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of our Rotary members right here over my shoulder. I'm not going to bother him right now, but he was the former mayor of San Nicolas as well. So we're amongst, I guess you could say, royalty here inside this community. We have the mayors, previous mayor and current mayor of this community.
With the mayor of San Nicolas.
So we're gonna get a little bit of a history about Taal Volcano, and also a volcano that has a little bit more history other than the tourist site. And Alvin over here, one of our Rotarians here, he knows some of the history. So hold on just a second.
You see that one, the one in the big island?
Okay.
Okay, that's the volcano island. That is where we are going. I think the San Nicolas have 2 barangays over there.
Okay, and
Okay.
the big
one. Yeah, that is where the main volcano is.
Okay, and then
Okay.
one to the
And
side.
on that cone, I think they call it perfect cone. That's always on the posters. That's an old volcano that erupted. I think that was 1900 something like that. I forgot the exact date. And that one is not active anymore. The volcano island, the one that is always active,
Okay.
in there. And that one, on part of that is Lipa City, and then Mataas na Kahoy, and this one is Cuenca.
What about this really big one?
Oh,
over there?
this is the mountain of Mount Makulot. Mount Makulot.
And that's the one that we can see from Lipa.
From Lipa.
Yeah.
That one. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So that's where the municipality of Cuenca is. All right?
Diyan, sana ko. Sige, diyan na. Yeah, I want to go on the older one. This has character.
Roger, Roger. Ang tibo! Memorya. May music dito.
Dancer pa.
One, good luck, one.
Alright, so what you're seeing over to the right side is the volcano. That's the actual part of the volcano that we're going on today. It actually has residents that live on that island. Now, the volcano is a volcano that sits in a lake that sits on an island, which is the Philippines, which is here in Luzon. So you have a island that has a lake, that has basically the island of a volcano, that has a lake, and in the center of the lake of the volcano itself, there is another island inside there. We'll try to catch that. And you will also see the volcano that's on the left, the active volcano that actually burst or erupted so many years ago, and we'll try to get an accurate date on that as well. Over my shoulder here, you see way up on the hill, you'll see those tall buildings. That's actually Tagaytay. We've done several episodes of Tagaytay as well, and that's where we go to Mahogany Market. That's where we picked up most of those wonderful trees that we planted in the backyard at Villa Feliz.
Pagbabalik po. Good morning po, good morning.
Good morning, magandang umaga. Okay, now Chito is the resident expert on Taal, and he's gonna go. He has the dates. He has the dates. There was an eruption on the inhabited volcano island, as well as that smaller one that we were talking about. So this one was 1911.
Yeah, the big one. The crater is just over there. You ride the pony, the horse, to go there to the, and you can go down the crater.
Right. But not today, because I heard it's off limits today.
I don't know.
Yeah,
with them. Okay.
We'll
But
find out.
just over there is the smaller one.
Yes.
Crater.
And that was recent. That was
was
recent
1965.
1965 eruption.
And they were saying from 1911 to 1965, how many years? 54 years. Now it's 2019.
It's time again.
It's time again.
It's time again.
That's what they say.
Oh, right after we.
And usually the eruption was September.
September. That's when it normally erupts.
Yes.
September. Oh, what month is it? This is September.
Yeah.
And we're on the volcano, drinking Barako coffee.
So you
Ay, gusto po niyang mabigyan tayo ng magandang hangarin para sa tourism. Ay ngayon po umpisahan ang
Bago ho kami mag-explain regarding to sa project po namin dito, ibigay muna natin ang pagkakataon kay Mayor para at least ho malaman ho ng aming mga kasamahan pati at saka mga taga rito kung ano ang mga project po ni Mayor. Mayor?
Salamat po, Manong Dante. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Magandang umaga po.
Unang-una po sa Rotary Club ng Lipa South, sa pangunguna po ng ating minamahal na dati ho nating punong bayan, si Ninong Pit Tenorio. Hindi ho nila alintana sa kanila na ang tulungan ay ang ating minamahal na bayan ng San Nicolas.
Sa inyo pong lahat, magandang umaga po. Talaga pong mapalad itong Barangay Alasa sapagkat ito ay tamang-tama na kami ni Dante ay nasa Lipa South at dumating naman itong proyektong ito sa pag-i-initiate ni past District Governor Chito Recto. Mamaya.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Magandang umaga, Mayor, Paring Pete, at sa inyong lahat na taga Alas-As at taga Pulang Bato. Ang Rotary ho ay pangmundong asosasyon na tumutulong sa lahat ng sulok ng mundo sa pamamagitan ng mga Rotary Club sa bayang-bayan ay merong adhikain na makatulong sa lahat. At ang isang focus nito ay ang patubig. Gawa ho, ang tawag ho ay yung health and sanitation. Dahil ho sa tubig ay parang dyan nag-uumpisa ang lahat. Kailangan ay merong malinis na patubig, malinis na mainom. Kasi ang maraming sakit ay ang tawag ay waterborne, nag-uumpisa sa maruming tubig. At alam yan ng ating dating mayor at doktor.
Balik din sa atin. So ang pagbabalik po, ito po yung isang pagbabalik nila. So ibinalik nila na in terms sa patubig dito sa inyong barangay. Yun po.
And polio. Kayo po ay aming inaniya na kayo po ay magpabakuna yung inyong mga bata.
Makita ng pagiging manggagawa, hinalinhan ni Kristo ng
Bago natin, kailangan lang nila na mapili. Sino ho ang halimbawa secretary, treasurer?
So what you're seeing going over my shoulder right here is the mayor working with the local community. The local community needs to be responsible for the equipment that we are going to try to integrate in the means of a filtration system here. Remember, the Rotary Club won't be here all the time, but the people who live on this volcano, they will be here, so they'll be responsible. So what happens is, since there is no Rotary Club here, you have a Rotary Community Corps, and it's a smaller delegation of people that are responsible for making sure that the things that are provided for them, everything works smoothly. And if there's any issues with them, then they can communicate via their elected officials here to the Rotary Club so that we can provide assistance in the event that something breaks and they need some type of a technical solution. So basically, this is sort of like a little satellite from Rotary Club Lipa South. That's our connection to this community. So I didn't think we were going to go up on the top of the volcano. I kept asking. They said they didn't have.
I'm gonna go to the 1911 crater.
Okay, the 1911 crater. So anyway, I didn't think we were going to be able to go to the top of the volcano because the owner of the boats we came in on are the mayor that's sitting back there, and he needs to get back in town. But what they said they're going to do is they're going to leave or have a fast boat come and pick us up later. So we're going to get the opportunity now to visit up at the top of Taal Volcano, and maybe we can get some good drone shots from there. Now, getting water to these folks out here on this island that's not carried as bottled water from the mainland is really a miracle. But you want to know what the real miracle of today is? Ness riding a horse. Hi guys!
Thank you, Buso. Ano gagawin natin? Bababa man dyan. Asan ma'am yung ano?
So you remember how you got up on there?
I don't know. Yay! Wait lang, wait lang.
Charlie!
I'm Lito Lapid.
Lito Lapid!
Opo. Binti ho. Hindi dapat.
No, I'll tell you what got numb. And it wasn't my hands.
Your feet. Okay,
You know, it's a coincidence today. It's the anniversary, it's the same date where it last erupted, this volcano. Yes.
65.
Yes.
September.
So before 1965, it was 1911. And today, 54 years interval, and it might erupt.
And we're here, why?
There's no
Because
eruption.
we are expecting it to erupt today.
Now, if you remember the Taal Volcano episode that I did way back when, and I'll leave a link, I'll actually put the hot link for that video at the end of today's episode. But if you can see over my shoulder, there's an observation deck way over there. That's the side of the volcano that we came in on last time. We're on the opposite side this time. So what we'll do this time, we'll fly out over to Taal Lake behind us, and we'll come back around and we'll do some 360-degree loops around here with the drone.
Ikaw, malagay makita.
Now, believe it or not, going up the hill is the easy part. Going down is a little bit rougher, and you'll probably see why. This is why. Well, I guess I'm at the back of the line. Ness was the first one to get off. I'm holding up the back of the line, as usual. She'll tell me.
That has become yellow already.
Oh. Well, that's about it. We're on the way back now. Going back much faster than we came here, and I'll show you why. What great day would not be complete without a great meal? And since we are right on the lake, then did you see all those fisheries on the side of the lake? Well, what we're having is some fresh fish, some fresh eel, and a feast at the end of a great day at Taal. Just when you think the day is over and the projects are done, we are in a sequence for another project here. On the way back, not very far from San Nicolas, is a high school. And this high school, you can see the students in the background, and they are playing basketball, basketball being really big here in the Philippines. But the Rotary Club is also on a project set up to do some distribution of some books here in this community as well. So that's what we're doing on the way before we go back to Lipa, is we're going to do some coordination for that distribution of books. So now in this room has all the computers. This is the technology classroom inside here. And one of the things that the Rotary is trying to assist this high school with is doing an upgrade. Most of these computers here are over 5 years old. And as you know, as time goes on and operating systems become newer, there's more demands, and the hardware doesn't keep up with it. So the Rotary is working with this school to be able to try to get these computers upgraded. Anyway, that's about it for today. Obviously, you can see from the background, we are back here at Villa Feliz, and what a very enlightening day it was today.
It was a fun day.
It was a fun day, meeting with all the people in all the communities today, meeting the mayor and the mayor's wife of San Nicolas, and also I don't know if you know, you didn't really get to see, but the mayor's wife was actually, she was humble enough to serve, help serving with the meal there with us.
We had 2 meals, 2 lunches.
So anyway, I especially want to thank all the people involved today, both the Rotary Club of Lipa South, all the members that made this all happen today, plus all of our hosts that we went to, again, the mayor and his wife in San Nicolas, and all the kind people that were out on Taal Volcano. I think, you know what, I got to thinking, I said, today's was Operation Taal Volcano.
Yeah.
But I got to thinking, something that sounds kind of neat is OTV, Operation TV. we're going to call today Operation TV.
Oh.
But it's got nothing to do with
Taal
television, but
Volcano.
TV for
I
Taal
see.
Volcano.
I
So I
see.
think that's what we'll name today's episode. We're going to call it Operation TV. I think that might confuse a lot of the folks
Glad
out there.
Taal Volcano didn't erupt on us.
Oh, that's right. Because we are on the anniversary of, what was it, 54 years since the last eruption on basically about the same day.
Yeah.
About 54 years ago. 1965, right? 1965.
Yeah. That's why we weren't allowed to go down.
That's
to
correct.
the-
That's
to the
why we weren't allowed
to
to go,
the
because
lake.
we were on the opposite side. Now, if you looked at the last Taal Volcano episode that we did, again, I'll try to make that link at the very end of today's episode. But we went on the what was the name of the town? Talisay.
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 The first
That's
one.
Talisay. That was one side. So you can pretty much go for
Compare.
two big towns to go. Talisay on one side, and if you go directly from Talisay to Taal, there's one group with horses and everything on that half of the mountain, and that's what we did last time.
Yeah.
But on the side that we went on this time is from San Nicolas, and that's the opposite side. And from that opposite side is where you could normally take a path, a trail that takes you down inside the volcano to the water inside the volcano, and that's what I was hoping we could do today, but it was off limits. I think it's a superstition kind of a thing, because the superstition of the fact that it's 54 years since the last eruption on the same day. So they, you know how superstition is inside the Philippines. So maybe it was best that. But you know what? I got to thinking. Well, if it doesn't matter if we are inside the middle of the volcano, or if we are 1 kilometer on the outside of the volcano, if the volcano were to erupt at that time, it makes no difference if you're within 1 kilometer of ground zero in the very center, right?
We will have to ride the horse again, and it will be a running horse.
It'll be running horse. Oh, you did a great job. You did a great job on the horse today. I don't know if you know, this was her first time. This was her first time on a horse. She's never been on a horse
I'm always scared of anything.
I don't know about you, but I am sore around the legs. I haven't done that in quite a
I
long
was
time.
numb. My hands were numb on the first ride, but later on, it was. I was calmer because I talked
But you did good. You did real
to my
good.
guide.
Yeah. But they really weren't horses. They were more like ponies.
Ponies.
They were really like ponies. So, but anyway, it was an eventful day, and it was for a good cause, and that's what the Rotary is all about. It's people getting together to help those that are less fortunate, whether they're individuals or communities, like what we did today. Both the school, the high school that we visited today, trying to do good things for that school, as well as the people that live by the volcano there. So if you have an opportunity to support your Rotary, your local Rotary club, it doesn't matter, even just as a guest appearance, if you're a professional and you want to share some of your expertise, please do that with your local Rotary club in your community. Well, that's about it for today. I think we have a pretty good amount of video that needs to be edited today. I did say that's about it for today, but I just need to remind you, tomorrow we have some guests coming in from Singapore who are vloggers and are very excited to come and visit us here at Villa Feliz to compare notes, so to say, as far as vlogging goes. So that should be an interesting interview, because we really haven't talked with other vloggers as far as, we've talked with the vloggers, but it's we really haven't talked about vlogging per se, and I think that's what we're going to do a little bit tomorrow. So if you're interested in vlogging yourself, you might get some tips on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know which direction we'll be going on that one. And then Saturday, heads up. We've been advertising. We are going to WOCEE at the Worldbex at the World Trade Center up in Manila for the World of Consumer Electronics Expo.
Yes.
I also think side by side they are running both the WOCEE and the WOSAS. I think the SAS is the security, some type of security and alarm systems or something like that. So if they're both going on at the same time, you'll get 2 for the price of 1 for that day if we can have an opportunity to be able to interview some of the vendors there as well. So let's go ahead and close for today. Again, thanks to all of those people who made today happen. And again, this is just the very beginning of what we're trying to do for this community and for these folks. We'll do updates as we go along with that. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time we upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.